I'm going to continue to use it. Game 4 is a map I do not recognize, at least when it comes to the name. Deeper, not lower. Shake my head. Yes. Yes. Shake your head at the things I say. Alright, here we are, guys. Game 4. And this is called 0 or something? 0v4. I'm just trying to inspect the map for a moment. Alright, so looks like players have plenty of gold. Plenty of stone as well. They have 3 main stones and 3 main golds. Well, 2 main golds and a secondary, I guess? It's a Persian's war as well, which is very interesting. You'll see extra gold and stone in the middle. This almost looks like Paradise Islands. I don't know if you guys remember the one game in the T90 series. It was actually Viper and Yo, and Nearly co-casted it. Almost looks like Paradise Island, except there's no fancy cliff in the middle. Anyway, guys. Viper's here in the gray, and Jordan's in the blue. And it is a Persian's war, which means... sit back, relax, take a deep breath, because I don't think this game is going to end early. Persian wars often turn into, well, maybe Drush scouts, men at arms or something, but it just, in the Castle Age, is monks, camels, and then Imperial. I doubt we're going to see an all-in push from one of these guys in Castle Age, but I could be wrong, and I've been wrong many times in the past. A quick inspection of the map as I try to figure out how to talk again. There's a relic there, relic here as well, and another relic that seemed to be closer to Viper, who's at the top of the map. And actually, no, there's a total of 4 relics closer to Viper. There's 2 on the left side. Jordan not benefiting from the relic placement. There's one way in this corner. But who knows? There's a lot of gold. I don't think the relics would be all that important. I'm looking at... well, we'll start with the winner of last game, Viper's base. He has plenty of wood to choose from, so he's chosen this wood line. He has a wood line here as well, but it's obstructed by that stone, unfortunately. Hey, you could take that wood too. I don't know if we're going to see docks, because there's not a lot of deep fish in the middle, but maybe players will still go for it. Viper has all 3 important golds back here above the TC. So that's going to be perfect for him. He can boom so well on this map, it's insane. The only bad thing are the small hills. But, I don't know. Beautiful base for him. Jordan also seems to have a really nice base. He has his main gold safe here. Other 2 golds out here, which he can easily wall in. Wood line close enough to the TC where he can use that for a while. And then another wood line on the right, so... all in all, I don't think players can complain about the maps. One annoying thing for Jordan is that he's probably going to struggle with this boar a bit. I say struggle like he's actually not going to be able to get it in. He'll get it in, but it'll be a little bit more difficult than your standard boar lore. Alright, so Viper's going for a mill. Jordan is going for a dock. So keep that in mind. There are some shorefish here, but fishing ships do not collect from shorefish very fast. You want to go deep fish normally. Viper may be recognizing there's not a lot of fish here with his scout, or maybe knowing the map, of course. And he decided to go for the mill. Gonna bring in his boar now. At the same time, you can see Jordan's doing that as well. And he's gonna use his sheep to block. That villager will be fine. Yep. He's fine, or she's fine. 9 HP, she can receive 1 more hit. And I don't think anybody else is on low HP underneath the TC. They're on the right side, but should be fine. Really nice lore from Jordan there. Miguel with the 48 viewer host. Thank you for the host, man. We are casting Viper and Jordan 23. This is played in 2014. I'm actually going to speed it up now. That was a best of 21. A lot of cash involved. I like how Viper's attacking the fishing ship. He's like, no, man. You are not going to use this shorefish. Jordan's just going to micro his fishing ship. So, 3rd fishing ship coming out for Jordan. There's so little fish that players are not going to contest for water, I imagine. If this does get fully walled, I would love to see it. I doubt we'll see it because you just don't see it at this level. But I'd love to see a transport of villagers. Like, to the blind spot of their opponent. But no one's going for those full walls yet. They're going to be doing a feudal attack by the looks of it. And there's a barracks for Viper and most likely a stable then as well. I do not see a barracks yet for Jordan. Sending 3 to gold. He hasn't placed that barracks. I assumed he's going to do it with his villager. Maybe he's just going to wall? But even then, it's not like he can fast castle. Maybe he would wall and then try and fast castle? I don't know. I'll slow it back down now. It went up early enough where I think they're going to do a feudal attack. I assume Viper will go scouts. No sign of anything else at the moment. You can build that stable here. There you go. And get his eco upgrades. Again, Viper doesn't have a dock. There is a dock for Jordan. That's the only big difference. Jordan has 4 fishing ships and... Oh, wow. At least for the time being, this wall off is going to be denied. It looks like Jordan was going for the wall. And Viper found him. I think the villager can go back to work now. Really nice work and use of the scout from Jordan 23. Now, if he walls this way, he's going to run into a wolf. And there's a forward spear from Viper, and Viper's going to send scouts out as well. He does not want this wall off to happen, so Jordan, smarter thing would be to wall here and then wall here, and he's already sending a villager. Okay. I don't truly understand Jordan's decision to go up so early if he's not going to make a military building. He could have just walled and then fast castled, but I don't know. Still not going to be very easy for him to do that because the scouts are coming in from Viper and the spear, so this is kind of what you would expect from Viper. And keep in mind, this one villager's on 20 HP. This other villager's now on 32 HP. It's going to be 2 scouts and a spear, and that's going to stop the wall and potential to kill these villagers as well. So, again, questioning Jordan's decisions. He's going for archers now. But he's lost 2 villagers, which is not going to help out his economy, and scouts can continue to come in. The Viper's in a much better position back at home. His economy isn't idled. And Jordan lost 2 villagers, and he has an idle economy. He's trying to wall up real quick. He has 2 spears, and I think 2 spears would be enough for now. And I guess he's going to go 2 range archers. These spears are going to cancel each other out. If you look at Viper's economy, he has a lot more farms in comparison. A lot more farms. Can get wheelbarrow soon. Did collect some of these deer as well. So Viper's in a much better position than the start of this game. Not a very good start for Jordan. And Viper also going to wall off just to protect himself later in this game. Viper's already done enough damage here to the economy where he's ahead. So I think he's just going to run around with his scouts, harass as much as possible, not fully commit, and give Jordan a chance to run out. 300 food for Viper. I assume Wheelbarrow's going to come in right now. Yep, there's Wheelbarrow. Jordan's going with archers, but he's going to run into Viper's walls then, so I think the correct approach would have been to go scouts or just wall off very early and then fast castle. But you know what? It's not like Jordan's going to lose the game now to 3 scouts when he has spears back at home. If he walls up, he could even stonewall. He's going to have plenty of time. He's walled this side. So though there's a significant difference in the economies at the moment, Jordan's down 3 villagers. He doesn't seem to have the farms he needs. It's not game deciding. Ooh, this is really nice. We are going to see it. T90 transport, new emote. Now, did Viper spot that? I'm pretty sure Viper spotted that. Wow. Such luck, man, to get over here in time to see that transport. So archers are going to be transported. Fletching's coming in now as well. Ooh, really nice quick wall from Jordan 23, but the scouts are going to run through that hole. So, an archery range force. I don't think Viper wanted to go for an archery range and make skirms, but he's going to have to now. And there was always the potential for that. I think in this situation, it's justified. And this might give Jordan an opportunity to bring things back with the economies. That's going to force Viper to make skirms, and it's going to force Viper to relocate villagers and things, which always adds up. Now all these villagers running back into the TC. Archers might run by. And no villagers down yet, but this is very good for Jordan. Giving himself some time. And he's still making archers as well, so he can do some damage here. He's killed the scout. Can he kill villagers? Because these villagers are running back to the TC. Viper probably would have been better off just to leave the villagers in the corner until he cleaned up the archers. Hey, he lost a villager there. And again, as I have often said, watching these two play, just run your army away, keep your opponent at home, and Jordan's doing just that. He cannot fight those skirms, and he doesn't have enough archers to kill villagers and micro. Jordan's still dealing with these two scouts, but one's on low HP, and he does have a spear following them. I just find that funny. Jordan is going for another transport. He's going to have 5 more archers. Now, if he's able to keep the skirmishers on the right and send in more archers to the left, that'd be very good. There's one skirmisher there for Viper now, but that won't be enough. And maybe Jordan going to send in the archers and fight this one, or at least, I don't know. It looked like he was trying to send that archer back to the transport or something. Save me, save me. Nah, screw you. We don't care about you. Sorry, buddy. You're a distraction. And Viper's not expecting another transport. You can tell he was trying to build something there. And now he's house one, which is really good. It's going to keep the archers out. But this is a really smart move from Jordan. He's still running around with this archer, and Viper's like, screw it. I don't even care about that guy anymore. I need to send my skirmishers back home. And wow, Viper actually lost a villager to that, which is insane. Now, of course, it's slower than real time. But I'm surprised Viper lost a vill there. He has all these farms next to the town center. If you check this out, these two farms have been idled for a while. This one's now idle. His villagers are not working effectively. Viper has cooked up to the castle age. But Jordan, with a large distraction, I think he's in a good position here. He actually has vill lead at the moment. Slightly. Viper probably is going to send out some knights, so I don't think the archers will be too effective. And it's not too easy to continue to transport units like this anyway. Full walls coming up now from Jordan. You can get the T90 walls in the chat, but this is kind of expected with the civilization and the map, I think. But the cool part about this is the transport potential. A Viper could kill these archers and then try and transport himself. So we might see a lot more aggression on the water than we would think. But speaking of aggression, look at all the archers from Jordan 23. There's only 4 skirmishers here for Viper. And Viper, well, he lost one villager already. I'm waiting to see another one go down. It hasn't happened yet. There we go. There's another one. Another one following that as well. Archers going down, but a lot of economy damage dealt out. As another vill goes down, and 38 vills for Jordan. He's on his way to the castle age. Viper is going to get there a little bit earlier, but he's at 31. And look at this. Look at that split. Jordan going to run around and kill another villager? Wow, that was exceptional. He's expecting knights now. I think he knows the archers are going to die anyway. Oh, and he's going back in for the weak vills. Do you remember those villagers that almost died earlier? Jordan not only went back to the gold, but he went back to the wood underneath the tower and was able to kill one more villager and almost kill 2 more. These guys are on 2 HP. 1 HP and 2 HP. Wow, that was insane. Now Viper's going for a fire ship first thing, so he can get the water control a little bit. And then he's going for a transport. He's going to try and transport these knights. Now, he's getting scale barding. I don't think he has bloodlines yet. No bloodlines. Jordan is going for knights as well. And he'll probably try and pester the walls, which Viper hasn't completed yet. And Jordan sees the fire now and maybe expecting a transport. Or he might be transporting himself, to be honest. Jordan has the right side exposed. There's no TCs there yet. Where did that other town center go? There we go. There's the other TC. Jordan's thinking of transporting, and then Viper comes in, believe it or not. And now Viper's like, ah, screw this. I need to get out of here. Viper's going to have more fires, so I think his transport will survive. It's 2-1 with the fires, and Jordan... Yeah. Viper's using the transport over and over again, which is hilarious, but... Knights are still alive in there. And Jordan's just camping the water's edge. I'm gonna slow this one down because this is funny. Just camping the water's edge. Alright, send the knights at me, Viper. But pretty good engagement for Viper there, honestly. We are gonna see a demo come out in a moment. And demo will most likely go for the fire ships. And actually did not go for the fire ships, went for the units. And Viper gonna transport again. As the camels are here from Jordan. And like I said, it's gonna be pretty campy. We're probably gonna see a fire war or something, but big booms behind all of this action. Viper's actually at 39 villagers while Jordan's at 50, so there is a huge difference with economy. But all Jordan needs to do is just hold the water. And oh, snap! The transport went down to the fire from Jordan. Those poor horses. Those poor horses. Jordan's in a great spot now. 3 TCs. Viper has not even placed his second TC. And Jordan does have knights, and he's gonna continue to harass Viper. I've been gone for a while, but now I'm back. Welcome back, man. Monk from Viper. Like I said, we're just gonna see a lot of monks behind walls. Nice demo there. A lot of monks behind walls. And camels, but I don't know, I feel like Jordan didn't know how good his position was. I think he could have ran in there. 16 military for Jordan, 23, 14 for Viper. And wow, Jordan's just gonna commit. And Viper still doesn't have a town center. These villagers are exposed. Jordan's gonna need to do as much damage as possible though. Maybe kill the army, kill the monk as well. That'd be a smart decision. He's still sending in knights. He does have... Well, he doesn't have a lot in the water. I'm sorry. Those are Viper's units. The colors are messing with me. If they're messing with you guys too, I can change it. But I'd like to keep the colors they chose for the games. Viper's camels did enough work there. And I'm still checking the economy. Jordan is 14 villagers ahead. It's really weird how Viper's just now placing a town center. 3 TCs for Jordan, and he could go for a 4th, which is not too unheard of with this matchup. Yeah, there's the 4th. Persians need a big boom. What I'm guessing we will see is a castle on this hill at some point. I think Jordan, with his military advantage, will run forward. And he does have a lot of stone, and maybe place a castle on the hill so he can fight beneath that. But again, it's so easy to wall this off. So I think Viper, just like Jordan, not in a horrible position. It's a bad position, but horrible's a little bit worse. I have to break out this the thesaurus every now and then. The thesaurus. Okay, I can say it 3 times fast. My tongue was not working there. The thesaurus. How old are these games? This was from 2014. The best of 21. As you can see, a lot of different maps if you've been here all day. Huge population difference. Viper's actually building another barracks, which means pikemen, I imagine? Viper's collecting the relics with those monks, which is really smart. Hey, he's gonna get this one. He could get this one as well. I talked about that in the early game. Viper definitely has the relic advantage, but there's so much gold. I don't think relics are going to be a huge deal till later on, but certainly it's helping. Stegosaurus. Yeah. Say, it kind of makes me laugh that like 500 people are gonna say this out loud all across the world. Try to say toy boat 3 times fast. Toy boat, toy boat, toy... Actually, I'm pretty good at this. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. And then Bugs Black Blood is also a tongue twister. Bugs Black Blood, Bugs Black... Yeah, that I can't do that. Oh, Jordan gonna pick off this monk. You kidding me? Oh! Yep, it was a joke. He's lost the night. Jordan says nice. I guess he wasn't patrolling. Is this the promised 24-hour stream since the best of 21? No. The promised 24-hour stream was if we hit 500 subs. And we have not hit 500 subs. I'm not going to be doing all the games today, man. Sorry about that. Oh, it looks like Jordan is coming in again, but he's not going to be able to get to that monk. Jordan's old knight. Old friend is turned against him. But he is on his way to the Imperial Age, and Viper is really far behind with that upgrade. 2 stables. Again, I think we're going to see a castle in this area somewhere from Jordan 23. He's actually running out to the middle now. He's going to build a town center there. Get even more gold. And he is going to get 1 relic. So Jordan's going to get 1 relic, and Viper's going to have 4. Normally you see Halb hand cannon in this matchup, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again because of all the choke points. Now what was weird, if you look at the overlay, you'll see Game 4 was a Persian's War on this map, but there were a bunch of individuals who got a say on what was going to be shown here, and I forget who it was that wanted to do this, but I think it's a really weird choice. The Persian's War on a map like this? Like, why Persian's War at all? I don't know. But Viper using every bit of military he has right now to make up for his economy difference, because he killed that monk with 3 skirmishers, which I find kind of funny. Those are the things when you're playing, you gotta be like, are you kidding me? So what I think we're gonna see is Jordan try and sneak a villager around. And maybe raid from the other side. And he just spotted that Viper has military there, so what's he gonna do? Oh, he's gonna stonewall. Okay, that's actually a really easy area to wall. I don't think it's gonna be completed because the military's there from Viper, but it's a good idea. So, castle's gonna be here for Jordan. Maybe he wants it next to the water so he can add in some water control to attack the water's edge. I'm not sure. A Viper is now on the way to the Imperial Age, and I think we're moving closer to the Halb hand cannon. A Viper's still going for this relic. He's not messing around. He has 5 monks here. And Jordan's probably not expecting this. I don't think Viper's even going to lose a monk. That camel's just been deleted. This is really interesting. Viper wants to get all these relics and really drag this game out. So there's rams, there's halbs. There are ranges for Jordan, but he's not going for hand cannons just yet. Feels weird to have Viper in gray. Yeah, I expect him to be in blue or yellow. So I'm getting confused myself. Jordan's trying to snag this relic again. Not gonna happen. At least for now, as the Halberdier's coming over to clean up these units. But there are 4 monks here for Viper, and we know he's paying attention to this area. But what's awkward for him is he is dealing with pressure on the left. It's just Halberdier and capped rams right now. Viper's monk, you gonna be able to run away here? Is there relic victory for this? I don't think so. It should be conquest. That's something I didn't see in the settings. Another siege workshop for Jordan. Surprised he doesn't have hand cannon yet, to be honest. He has 22 extra villagers. Oh, don't tell me that fire's gonna kill the monk. Are you kidding me? That's funny, man. That's funny. Still, the relic has not been collected by any of these 2. 10 HP fire ship. Come on, Jordan, where are the hand cannons at? I assume you researched chemistry. I didn't even look. Viper's going for hand cannons. He's researching chemistry. He's gonna get halberdier as well. As expected. I'll be honest, this is a pretty boring Civ matchup. Viper's a loser. Well, we all have our opinions. And so far, he's winning 2-1. Thank you for the 3 months, man. A bad thing for Viper is he doesn't have a lot of map control right now. There's also going to be trebuchets on top of this hill, and he's going to take out that town center. So, Halberdier's soon going to have full upgrades for Jordan, and he's just now researching chemistry. And Viper's economy's not the best at the moment, and he's losing town centers, which is not good. Oh no, he's losing a house. It's all over. Yeah, Viper doesn't have the halb upgrades. He doesn't have siege. He's going to rely on hand cannons. And luckily, he's going to get them before Jordan. So that's very good. You can see Jordan's preparing to create them on the front, though. And I think Jordan's going to be tempted to go after this castle. We'll see. But I don't see why not. He should send the Trebs after that castle. Now, 2 Mangonels from Jordan. He's actually going to go Onager. So maybe that's why he delayed chemistry, because he was preparing Onager. He's going to go Onager. That's an interesting move here. I get it with the choke points, but what I don't like is if both players are going Halberdiers, the Halberdiers can maybe get in there and pick off those Mangonels. But as you guys know, one big Siege Onager shot, one big Onager shot in this case, can change the game. And Jordan doesn't need a whole lot changed right now. He just needs to hold. The Viper's just going to be able to micro them down when they're Mangonels. Onager would be a little bit more difficult. Upgrades, Viper's still lacking, and there are going to be hand cannons behind. It seems like Jordan, though he doesn't have the relics. Well, actually, did he get it? No, I think Viper has them all. Anyway, though he doesn't have all the relics, he's doing a good job. It's a really slow game, like really boring game in my opinion. Like, Persian's wars are not very exciting. Whoever chose this, we blame you. But what started this was Jordan's landing, which has been the most impressive thing of this game. When he landed archers, made things really easy for him with as far as economy goes, because Viper was struggling. That piece of micro as well with those archers to fight underneath the tower was beautiful, and it set Jordan up to be in this position. So with Onagers, halbs, and hand cannons, it's a lot of what Viper cannot deal with right now, and he's going to continue to lose TCs. Actually, he lost this monastery as well, so he doesn't have those relics, and that's a big deal. Viper was probably counting on those. Do people still play this actively? Yes. Now, this is from 2014, but Viper's still active. Jordan, unfortunately, has retired. But we have plenty of top players playing this game, and I stream multiple times a week. Lots more streamers nowadays. And yeah, there's always live games. I could be watching live games right now, but I chose to review the best of 21 between these legends. It's this slow, decisive push that's hurting Viper right now, as another castle's on its way up, and once this castle goes up, that means Viper cannot attack beneath it. I don't know what Viper's plan is here. He doesn't have resources. He has 1 TC, and I'm going to speed it up because a little bit of friendly fire there, which is always funny to see. I think Jordan is getting closer to finishing off Viper. Multiple castles, Ram's coming out now, he has the hand cannons, he has now a bombard cannon, and he has Onager, and Viper does not even have level upgrades on his halberdiers. If you're wondering why we have seen halberdiers, because there's not a lot of knights out on the map, the reasoning is it's to stop cavalier, basically. So it's preventative. The halberdier in front as a meat shield, and the hand cannons behind, and a perfect army composition from Jordan. That all comes back to his economy, and that all started with that perfect landing from Jordan. Viper saw it, but Viper obviously wasn't